So I want to know what have you understood from this? Okay. What and did you understood what the video wanted to tell you about eutrophication? Let me start with Dikshita only, and I want everyone to be answering. Okay. I know who and all are present in the class, so I want everyone should be answering. Do you understand from the video what the video wanted to want to tell or give the message about eutrophication? Yes. Do you understood? Yes, natural aging of lake. Does the natural aging, others must be also answering. Did you understood what the video wanted to tell? The video wanted to, yes, natural aging of lake. What happens, sir? The fertilizers and everything washes away, goes into that lake. The nutrient content increases, which gives rise to algal bloom and other plants growing in that lake. Later, what happens? The sunlight is blocked because of the growth of the algal blooms, and the sunlight cannot be penetrated inside the river, causing death of organisms such as fishes, other algae, other zooplanktons, other plants. Are These organisms will be killed because of no proper oxygen and no proper sunlight as well. Okay, the bacterial concentration increases, and because of which there is death of the organism as well as the lake. Okay, natural aging of lake. Very good, Dikshita. I guess everyone is now thorough about eutrophication and also about how many places eutrophication has taken place. Okay, someone had told me yesterday about the icebergs as well when we were talking about the thermal pollution. Okay, I hope you people remember we were talking about the thermal pollution yesterday. Yes or no? So thermal pollution, the thermal power plants, which are providing the facility of the electricity for industries and other such centers which need constant high power of electricity. These are thermal plants provide them, and many of them yesterday had shared that how many there are how many such thermal plants present. Someone had told about in Karnataka as well, Udpi Power Corporation Limited. I don't remember the name now. Very good. Someone had told about the same. Then KPLCL in Bengaluru is there. Then Varahi Underground Powerhouse is there. And then in India, there are in Madhya Pradesh, there in even in Uttar Pradesh there is, then in Bellary there is. Okay, there are many such thermal power plants present, which also are the reason for thermal pollution. Is there any doubt regarding the thermal pollution? Regarding thermal pollution, what happens? Is there any doubt? Vani, it was clear to you yesterday what happens in thermal pollution? Is there any doubts? No, right? Everyone should be answering. Okay, Dikshita. Others? I'll take the names. Bhagya, let me know you people more. I don't know in person, right? So Ananya, is there any doubt? Ananya, I check. Harish, is there any doubt? Prajwal, Ramesh, Vaishnavi, and the Vivo one. I don't know what's your name. Hello, Ranjita. Okay, very good. Okay. I know, Ananya. I'm just asking, is there any doubt about? Okay, good morning to everyone. Okay, so next going to, okay, fine, yeah. Okay, Dikshita. I know, Dikshita GR, I know. Okay, you want me to explain it once again about thermal pollution? Okay, fine. We will have a quick refreshment about the same. Okay, we'll have one quick. Okay, no problem. Okay, warming up of an aquatic ecosystem to the point where desirable organisms are affected. What happens is from the power plant. What happens here? The one who has asked, please listen to me carefully, and others as well. From the power plant, what happens? The hot water or some hot what they do is whatever such chemicals or anything which will be a kind of waste, they will allow it to go into such water bodies. Okay, what happens is when they allow such high temperature water or high temperature chemicals to go into this water, it warms up or increases the temperature of water. Okay, so the fishes and the organism which are present in the water are accustomed, or they are what you know habitual. Okay, they are adjusted to this temperature. Yes or no? They are adjusted to the water temperature. What happens when immediately the rise in the temperature causes problems or the issues to the organism present in the water? Okay, especially the fishes. What happens? The fishes they cannot adjust into the warm temperature and they die. When the small fishes and the algae die, it affects the larger fishes and larger organism, which affects the altered food web. Okay, which affects the food web. Yesterday, someone had said that it breaks the food web. Yes, it breaks the food web because the small fishes die and the large fishes cannot get the food from the as the small fishes. So decreased population takes place. What happens is the fish population comes down and the oxygen level decreases. Okay, and the oxygen level decreases. Okay, because of decreased fish population also takes place, nutrient content increases, eutrophication also takes place, because of which this water bodies are affected. Okay, and the reason for such pollution is nothing but the reason for such pollution is nothing but the thermal waste which is allowed to go into the water. Is it clear to everyone? The thermal pollution which is allowed to go, the thermal waste which is allowed to go into the water is a reason for thermal pollution. Okay, it's very easy. Do not confuse yourself. Whatever the waste they are, which will be of high temperature allowed to go into the water, affects the fishes, breaks the food web, decreases the oxygen level, and decreases the fish population. Okay, clear to everyone about thermal pollution? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, next coming to okay, yes, yes. Okay. We'll go to next topic, which is even more interesting. Please, if you have any doubts, please do put down in the chat box. Okay, whoever is raising their hands, please put down in the chat box. Okay, now this is something I want to ask you people. Does Mahanagar Palika people come and collect waste from your locality? Does it do? Does it do? Do they come to take the waste? It does or not? Does the Mahanagar Palika people come to take waste from your house? They will? Yes. Okay. So they will, right? Okay. So they what they do is they bring one vehicle of theirs and they come to pick the waste. Okay. What usually do they tell you? How to segregate the waste? Do they tell you to separate the waste or anything as such? Do they? Do they? Yes. Okay. So what it is? Yeah. Okay. Do please no, Ananya. It is not done. Okay. Don't see the slide and simply lie. Okay. Yes, it does, Bhavani. Okay. If it does, then well and good. It has to be done. It's because It's because why it has to be done is wet and dry waste has to be separated. Okay, wet and dry waste has to be separated. If many people have known about this, then it's very good. And why it is separate the waste? Okay, plastic and food wastage, that is dry and wet waste. So we'll know more about this. Okay, so we'll know more about this, and you have to separate it only and give it to the Mahanagar Palika people is because why is will know more about it in the will in the solid waste. Okay, in the solid waste, but we should make sure. Okay. If anyone's house it is not coming, so and you are dumping the waste anywhere nearby, then it has not to be done. Okay, we have to give it there because it goes for landfills or it goes for recycling. Okay, it goes for landfills or it goes for recycling. If many are not aware, they come with one song played with the vehicle. Yes or no? Anyone knows about it? They play a song, yes, very good. Yeah, they just play a song for them to make people aware that they are there for collecting the waste. So that is something you have to know, and also what they do next of this waste. Okay, yes, yes, Ranjita, Dikshita, very good. Uh, Okay, they'll come in front of your house. Then you have to give the waste as well. Okay, so everything that goes out into the trash means waste, like homes, stores, schools, hospital, plastics, metal, textiles, etc. Okay, whatever any such waste, okay, whatever any such waste has to be given to BBMP. Okay, anyone knows what is BBMP? Anyone knows what is BBMP? Yes? Okay, we'll know. What is, oh, someone knows. Okay, no. Okay, Bhavani, I will tell you. So what is BBMP and what they do? What is the role of BBMP into this? Bengaluru Mahanagar Palike, yes. Bengaluru Mahanagar Palike. Okay, Bruhat Bengaluru, very good, very good. Yes, Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagar Palike, that is BBMP. Remember this, general knowledge it is. So BBMP is nothing but Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagar Palike. So what this BBMP people do is they take the waste. uh, okay, they take the waste from. See, listen to me very carefully here. From homes, BBMP collects wet waste every day and dry waste once a week. Okay, so what they do is they take wet waste. Okay, Ranjita. Yes, Vinay, correct. So what they do is they take wet waste every day and dry waste once a week. Okay, from the home they come, they collect the wet waste and dry waste. Now what is wet waste and dry waste and why it has to be separated? The separation has to be done because when it go, the dry waste has to go for the this what is that for the recycling, whereas wet waste into this landfills and all they have been called. Now what happens? Dry waste, bottle, Tetra packs, cans, such waste has to go into dry waste. And there is something very unique thing, right? For dry waste, they have given a color red, whereas for the wet waste, they have given a color yellow. Anyone knows why it is like that? Okay, yellow or green. Many there are yes, yellow, but usually according to okay, I don't know why whether how it is done, but for many such there are different this colors have been given, and why it has been given I will let you know for the hospital waste as well. Okay, so the colors have been given. That is the actually kind of a universal where it is being said that in this only in this, okay, fine, if I take blue and green as I mean blue and green as well, what they do is they take up the dry waste and the wet waste, that is the kitchen waste, whatever from the kitchen they take up in the wet waste. Later what they do is they take it to BBMP. Okay, BBMP, you know now, Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike. Okay. Next, what happens when they take it to BBMP? Such vehicles come, right? So they take this here and to the BBMP, and the wet waste later goes to the landfills. Okay. Later goes to the, no worries, no, don't worry. So what happens is the BBMP, what happens? They separate the wet waste, the dry waste. The dry waste goes to the recycling units. Remember this, the dry waste goes to the recycling units, whereas the wet waste, okay, the wet waste goes to the landfills. Okay, such landfills have been constructed so that wet waste goes to landfill where it is processed to produce compost, biofuel and power. Okay. So why these landfills have been constructed? Landfills are constructed for the compost, okay, for biofuel and the power. So, first thing is compost. Compost, when it is done, it is used as a manure. Okay. Kitchen waste in your house waste also can be used for composting. Okay. In your house waste, in your house only you can make composting as well. But if you are sending it, they will also use it for composting. Okay. So what happens? They send this wet waste to the landfills where they produce compost. Compost is used for as a manure. Okay, compost is used as a manure. Then for the biofuel. Okay, so what happens is everyone must be aware about the biogas. Okay, biogases where they use the compost or the manure as a fuel. Okay, where they use the gases produced by those methanogenic bacteria. Okay, the gases produced by those methanogenic bacteria they use as a biofuel and power as well. Okay, power also they use it. Okay, for the this what I should say generation of power also they use such wet waste. Okay, for the generation of power as well. Now the landfills. Why these landfills are constructed? The landfills are okay, okay. Why this? I will. Okay, Ranjita. What happens is why this landfills are constructed. The landfills are constructed because they can be put down in one place and they can be used for these purposes. Okay, they can be put down in such one place and they can use for the composting. Composting is nothing but producing of manure. Okay, manure is nothing but which is used for gardening, which is used for crops. Okay, which is used for crops where they what they do is they compost it. Okay, make it as a manure and then use it for the plants. Okay, make it as a manure and use it as a plant, that is used as a fertilizer. Yes, Ranjika, very good, used as a fertilizer. Whereas biofuel, the biogases. Now, when I said methanogenic bacteria, I don't know whether you are aware. Methanogenic bacteria. I don't know whether you are aware or not, but these bacteria are produced from, they are, what they do, they will be present in this cow dungs and they produce the gas methane. Okay, they produce the gas methane which will be used as a biofuel. Okay, they produce the gas methane which will be used as a biofuel. Yes, cow dung. The cow dungs will have this bacteria because the gut of the cow or these cattle will have this will have this methanogenic bacteria. So that will come out in the in that will come out in the environment because of cow dung, and that cow dung when it is used as when it is used to produce biofuel, uh, they leave out or they give out the methane, okay, which is used as a biofuel. Then also for the power production it is used. Okay, also for the power production it is used. So if also for the power production it is used. So you have to remember only this, that oh, and one more thing is landfills are a must. Landfills must not be over crowded. Okay, not be overcrowded, and much of things must not be put it down. Okay, much of things must not be put down there, because it can, if in case it breaks, okay, if it, in case it breaks because of any such reasons like floods or anything, then the whole waste can come out on the roads. And many such disaster has already happened. Okay, many such disaster have already happened. One in Gujarat. Okay, one in Gujarat only, where the landfill was broken. Okay, and the whole waste had come out on the roads, in people's house and all. So landfills, there is a limit for it to be filled. Okay, it to be filled, and this was around in 2007. 2007 or 2008, the landfill was broken in Gujarat. So, what a BBMP does is, if I ask you the question in the next class, what BBMP does, BBMP collects the wet waste and dry waste. Dry waste once a week, wet waste daily. They separate it, take it to BBMP. Then what they do, the wet waste goes to the landfills, okay, where they use is compost, biofuel, power, okay, to generate power, and the dry waste goes for recycling. Now tell me, everyone should be answering. Now tell me, how and why recycling is important. How and why recycling is important according to you. You tell me according to you. Why recycling is important. Okay, tell me, is it important or not? It is. Only Ranjita is there in the class. Is it important or not? It's important. Okay. Why, Noor, it is important? Why Dikshita it is important? Why Kitty it is important? Because they save the life. Okay. Okay, I'm taking it as an answer to save the life. But what happens if we do not recycle? What will happen if we do not recycle? Effect on earth, because they save the too much of wastage of materials. Okay, very good. Okay, thing is, yes. Kirti, Dikshita, everyone who is telling me the answer, pollution, very good, Bhavani. Okay, coming to the first one, because to save the life, yes. Because if this is answer according to Ranjita, which is correct, and because if such plastics or harmful things, if they are put down on the environment, it can affect, if those animals eat it, it can be, it can affect it to them, because they are non-biodegradable. If plastics, okay, polythene bags, if they consume it, very good, Ranjita. Next, coming to Dikshita, you said about the effect of earth. Yes, it does. It does, because pollution takes place, then everywhere litter takes place, and it is non-biodegradable, and it causes a lot of issues and pollutes as well. Then coming to Kirti's answer, that is because to save the too much of wastage materials. Very good. What happens is, if when plastic has to be produced or manufactured, what happens is a lot of our raw materials has to be used for it. If we do it as a part of a recycling, so we can cut down, or we can use less of such materials. Yes, very good. Next, coming to Bhavani, pollution. Yes, it does. It does pollute. Everyone should be answering, Ananya and others as well. Okay. Then to pollution, it pollutes the earth. Yes, because it's one of the reason, and to save the atmosphere. Yes, if a burning of such things are been burning of such things are done, then it can cause air pollution. Okay, and during the manufacture also, if too much of what I should say, the waste harmful gases are allowed to go into the atmosphere, also it causes difficulties for breathing and other air pollution effects. Yes, very good. Okay, so I want even more answers, but whoever answered it in their own way, very good. Okay, so next, coming to the To save our resources, yes. So is it clear about the solid waste? Everything that goes out into the waste, like homes, stores, schools, hospitals, plastics, metals, and textiles. Okay. Uh, so yes, it is clear, right, to everyone. Everyone must be answering. Okay. 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 Hmm. So next coming to hospital waste. How many of you have visited hospitals and you have seen you must have seen like too many injection syringes have been used, such plastic things have been used, wires have been used, saline bottles have been used, trays have been used. Yes or no? And once used, you cannot use it again. Yes, yes, right. And once used, you cannot use it again. That means that it goes for waste. Yes or no? Yes, Jyoti, that goes for waste. Now, what they do about it? Now, what they do about it? Earlier, they used to not do anything. They used to dump it just like this. Whether dumping of such things into the environment is right or wrong, whether dumping of the hospital waste into the environment, is it right or wrong? Wrong. Why wrong, Ranjita? Everyone must be answering. Ankita, I want you to be answering here. It's wrong. Okay. Okay, it's wrong. Then what it does? Like, why you feel that it's wrong? Effect of solid waste. Okay, there are effects of solid waste. Okay. Yes. First thing is it litters around. Second thing is it will be having harmful chemicals used. Yes or no? Third thing, plastics. Yes, chemical waste. Very good, Ananya. It will have a chemical waste. It can be a harmful or a dangerous pollution. Yes, Ranjita. Okay. So these are the reasons because of which we should not dump hospital waste anywhere like that. But then what we have to be doing? Then what we have to be doing? Anyone who have visited hospital, okay, before that, what we have to be doing, we'll know about this also, electronic waste. How many of you know, that electronics waste are the most dangerous one as well because they have been dumped away like this on the scrap area and not been again used as well. Okay, so can you see some figures over there on a screen? Top 5 are the amount of e-waste countries generated in 2016. It was which was monitored in 2017, but it was about 2016. Can you see there some figures? Where does India stand here? Okay, you can see here, right? Fourth one, yes. So India stands on the fourth, first China, United States, Japan, India, and Germany. So e-waste is nothing but electronic waste. Okay, electronic waste. You can see there on the screen such gadgets. Okay, thrown away. Then the systems thrown away. Okay, systems thrown away. Computers thrown away. Like this only in the environment can also be a dangerous thing as well. Yes, gadgets thrown away, a dangerous thing as well, and also pollute the environment. Okay, you can see that, right? It is a total waste which is allowed to just be dumped on the in the environment. So the top 5 by the amount of e-waste countries are China, United States, Japan, India, and Germany. What do you think? What we have to do about this e-waste? Because if it is not working, we can't do anything about it. Yes or no? We have to either dump it or just throw it anyway. So what do you think we have to do? And recycling is also very difficult because it is not very easy. Means recycling in using those the plastics, the process of plastics and all, it's very difficult. Yes or no? So what we must be doing? What we must be doing with the e-waste, that is electronic waste? You can see that on the screen itself it has been written. Yes, we have to recycle it, right? Yes or no? We have to recycle it. But how we have to recycle it and why we have to recycle it? Yes, it is useful for other things. Okay, recycling is important, and we will know how, why, and how it has to be done. Okay, electronic waste is one of the major waste. Okay, before going to that, we'll learn about biomedical waste management. Biomedical waste management has to be done. It is very important. How many of you have visited hospital and have seen such different colored this what I should say, different colored dustbins over there? Anyone? Not only there, if you go to any research labs as well, you will find this. Yes, everyone must have seen. If you have not, please do notice it in the next time. Yes, Ranjita, Dikshita, yes. Others also must be answering. Okay. So, biomedical waste management has to be done. That segregation of hospital biomedical waste. That segregation is nothing but separation. Okay. Segregation is nothing but separation. Okay. Segregation is nothing but separation. Yes, and also in the in railway stations and all, what will happen is that is it's been kept for not for I mean it has been kept for different other types of waste over there. Whereas in hospitals, why they have been for general waste, green one, okay, disposal, and why it is done. We'll also be telling infected plastics, infected waste, glassware, and sharps. First thing is, you must be very aware that the one syringes, then the injections, whatever been used for one patient is not used for other patients. Yes or no? You are aware about this, right? It is not used for other patients. It is done because to avoid any kind of infections. Okay, to avoid any kind of infections. So what happens here is any general waste like kitchen waste, paper, tissues, water bottles, and cans are disposed in this green color dustbin. Okay, this green color dustbin, everywhere it is been, they just dump it over there. Okay, the general waste, you remember this. And then it goes to a secured landfilling. Then it is sent to the landfills which is secure. Okay, next what happens here is infected plastics. Okay, infected plastics such as syringes, gloves, plastic waste. Okay, syringes, gloves, and plastic waste. Now, now with the current situation of the pandemic going on, you must be aware about people wearing masks, face sheet, then the PPE kits and all. Yes or no? The PPE kits and all are worn. And it is being told as well that do not throw it anywhere else. Do not throw it anywhere else. Just like that, make sure you dump it in a proper places or in a proper procedure. Following a proper procedure, the PPE kits has to be dumped. Why it has been said? Because it can be there can be chances of infection. Yes or no? There can be a chances of infection. So it is said. Okay. So if such PPE kits, surgical masks, syringes, plastic waste has to be allowed to go into this red color dustbin. Can you see here? No, different things, whatever surgical gloves and all, everything has to be going into this infected plastics. I mean, going into this infected plastic has to be going into this red color dustbin. And then it goes for autoclaving. Autoclaving is nothing but, okay, uh, listen to me carefully. Autoclaving is nothing but heating the items, heating the items to kill the microorganisms. Okay, heating such items to kill the microorganism, autoclaving is done. Okay, autoclaving is done to heat giving heat to it. Okay, not directly giving heating it or providing steam to it to kill the microorganism at that particular temperature. Okay, at that particular temperature, by what you know, even with no, don't go to do it, but even with the pressure cookers as well, the autoclaving is being done. Okay, the autoclaving is being done, but not in the research labs and hospitals. Hospitals autoclaver is only used. Autoclaving machine is only used. Okay. Autoclaving is nothing but heating the items to kill the microorganism or viruses from it. Okay, to kill the microorganism or viruses from it, and it is allowed to go in this red color dustbin. And after autoclaving, it is allowed to go to the landfill. Okay, why after autoclaving? Because if there are any such viruses, harmful viruses, microorganism, it should not go into the environment. Okay, that care has been taken. Then infected waste such as anatomical chemical liquids, cytotoxic laboratory waste, expired and discarded medicines. Okay, expired discarded medicines, spirits. Okay, spirits used, surgical spirits used, then such harmful things are allowed to go into this yellow dustbin. Okay, yellow dustbin, and then later it is gone to the deep burial, not into the landfills. Okay, we'll continue with this, but before that, last 1 minute is remaining. We'll continue with this topic, and please do read. If there is any doubt, do ask me in the next question. Is it clear to you? Is there any doubt regarding today's class? Is there any doubt regarding today's class? Everyone should be answering. Okay, we'll continue with this. Okay, understood, right? Please do read. Okay, please do read the points. Do not leave it. Okay, yes. Please do read. Go through each and every points. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Thank you, Ananya. Okay. Do